Halito, friends. I have a new deck here. It's actually just a regular deck of cards, but I had an idea. I have been doing a few things that got me thinking. Now I don't know where my scissors are. Can I use for scissors? I can use these. I have been studying the tarot, like the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, and also reading a bit about, well, I messed that up, didn't I? This is the deck that I'm going to be showing you. And this is just an idea I had. So I've been studying it, and if you know tarot, which I'm sure most of you do, it comes from a card game, right? In Italy and France, they were playing cards and making decks, right? People started using them for cartomancy, and Rider-Waite-Smith did one, and that's like the widest, most used deck from that time. And I think actually at all, because it's available in like many languages, blah, blah, blah. So I've been reading about, I got one of his books. It's the pictorial book. I'll put it in here. And so I started reading that. I've got some other books that I'm reading, playing with the cards. And then I actually have been, watching some things by Amethyst Ascension and people in her Patreon group and also on her Facebook, and people talking about, they did roundtable about AI, which I'm not going to talk about because it was a members only on her Patreon. So if you want to see that, you can go in there and see everybody's perspective on AI and AI decks and the use of AI. It was really interesting and intriguing. And then I saw Essence of the Moon made a god, an AI god, which was really interesting to me. It was using AI to make a god for the algorithm. I'll link Amethyst Ascension's page, her Patreon, and also Essence of the Moon's links down below to the different videos and such down below. That made me think, right? So my brain does this thing where it has, it sees things, and then I build upon those things. Here's my idea. I was pondering, could you make a tarot type deck out of a 52 card deck, right? So like, So I went on to Amazon and I looked and found this deck here. It's by Bicycle, which is one of the biggest, card deck makers. And this one was the Aviary. They had lots of different ones. I'll also put a link to this, and you can see the other ones down there that they had here. But you can get like little card decks for like a couple of dollars. This one was a little more special because what I really liked was just the beautiful birds, aviary kind of thing. I thought, what if I used AI and my own thoughts to start a deck that was tarot and oracle themed, but using this? And of course, that got me into playing with AI, and I decided that this is going to go into much more and making an actual deck in the long run. Right now, what my idea is to use this deck and write myself up a little guide, a tarot guide for this. Now, one of the things that we won't have in this is the major arcana. It will just be the minor arcana. I thought about getting another deck and adding some in. I thought about changing these, but what I think I'm going to do with this is really focus on just kind of a basic card layout, and I'll share it. I'll have a PDF somewhere I can share it, and you guys can play around with it too. But what it did was get me into looking at the possibilities, the AI possibilities with my knowledge of life, my ideas, and having AI as kind of like someone to share my idea with and get feedback and pull up information that I would have to maybe look everywhere for. Now, the thing you do have to be careful with AI is that you need to fact check your stuff. So you need to find out, yes, because you can put something in there and the information might be wrong because it's pulling from the database, right, of all of the websites that are out there. And so it might not have it might not have the correct information. So if you're going to use it, even in your general life, like when you're looking up, you say you Google something and it's the AI answer, verify that information first. And honestly, verify every freaking thing you see on the internet. Don't believe me. Don't believe the internet. Don't believe Google. Don't believe anything else. So look at these cards though, the kind of floral print in there. And then we have this guy. Like, look at how cute that is. And then the bicycle, of course, that's because it's the brand and it has, I'm not sure what the money symbol is, but like that's a card I might be able to use for something else, right? So I have, well, that's the ace. So you have these. I am starting that out. I think maybe I'll make this a series and do one for each suit. But let's look at these a little bit. And I thought what I was kind of thinking is that having something out there that like anybody can pick up, anybody's going to have this in their house. It's just kind of a universal idea. And then I've, been thinking about, oh, look at the owl. Oh, so they all have little birdies. This one doesn't though. I have been thinking about doing a deck because I like decks and I see them, but I was like, I don't even know where to start. So that's where the AI came in, that information and all the things. And I'm learning AI, which is also interesting. I love to learn, you guys, and I love projects. So yeah, so let's go through these really quick. More interesting ones. Look at that. I hope you can probably hear my dogs in the background. So that's what I'm doing. I'm curious if you guys have ever done that, if you've ever seen it, if it's already existing out there. Mine will be different, obviously, because it'll be themes that are in my head and themes that I'm thinking about. I am going to add just some different things that I'm into, and it might resonate with people, but I just thought it would be a really fun thing to have, and then I'll have a little PDF of it. And then that will get me started on making a deck of my own, which may take forever. So these have different cards in them. So maybe I'll do some like additional, did we see the Joker? I don't know if it has the Joker in it, but these could be one of the like wild card Joker cards. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So let me know what you think. What are your opinions on AI? Go check out the different resources I put down and watch their videos, and then you could come back or let me know what you think. I'm curious. Let's shuffle these. These are slippery cards for sure, but look how tiny they are. They're really fun, and I thought they were pretty. And you can get like you can get vacation cards. Oops. And these are also available everywhere. You always gotta get these bendy. Somebody asked me to do a tutorial on shuffling cards. I think my stacks are not even enough. Sorry. And I just haven't figured out how I'm going to do that or have had time to do it yet. So, ah! Oh no, they're just kind of slippery. There we go. I got it a little more. I had to do a few to get it a little more loosened up. That's one of the things about starting your shuffle. If they're too big for your hands, it's a lot harder. But once you get them a little more, see, my bridge there wasn't great. Once you get them a little more used, I don't know how. I mean, these are a little more slippery than I think they're probably a little bit thicker quality than like a regular deck. But anyways, let me know what you think. I'm curious. Thanks for watching. Bye.